Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about the X in the word. LatinX. Yes, that fucking miserable word that I absolutely fucking hate. This is an example of people who are actually fucking retarded that do not understand how Latin language works. Yes, the non-gender, the non-given form of the word is gender neutral. Usually you connect it with males, but they are not specific for males. They are gender neutral, you fucking imbeciles! See? That's how worked up I get with that word. Let me use some of your own goddamn filthy language against you, you filthy SJW. Adding the X on a Latin-based language, on a Romance-based language, is not only evidence of your imperialistic and colonialistic tendencies of shoving your Anglo-supremacist ideology into our humble and beautiful language. It's because you're a goddamn fucking bigot! Alright. On into comics. Venom actor Tom Hardy calls Bane LatinX while discussing the origins of his voice in The Dark Knight Rises. There's a strange and long-winded explanation for the voice Tom Hardy employed as Bane in The Dark Knight Rises that actor shared in an interview clip that involving the circus. When answering the internet most burning question for the segment concluded Wired and by Wired and accompanied by actor and Venom Let There Be Carnage director and the circus, Hardy went in depth on how he and Dark Knight Rises Helmer Christopher Nolan developed his accent for the traditional Hispanic character. Kill me. Hardy also utilized a non-traditional descriptor of LatinX. Talking about Bane, background, any comic fan knows that was actually a really cool choice that Chris Nolan made. Bane quintessentially is
Bane is quintessentially is LatinX in origin. Well, I'm not.
He then revealed his inspiration for the unorthodox voice and delivery was in the 1960s, 1970s, bare-knuckle boxer Bartley Gorman, who had been dead for 10 years by the time the film was made.
Oh, so I looked at the concept of Latin. I found a man called Bane. He's a Romany gypsy. The king of gypsies in inverted commas is a bare-knuckle fighter and a boxer. He said, when I get to the right with a man, he wants to wipe it off somewhere, and he wants to kill. I'm like, this is
I think I'm starting to sound like those fish people from Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth, you know, the first game. Oh damn. I'm starting to feel like playing that shit again. That's how good the game was. Where was I? Hardy went to Nolan and gave him the voice of doing a sort of Arch Darth Vader route. And straight up to just neutral tone villain voice. I don't care. I just want to point out. Can you please stop using LatinX? Overwhelming majority of Latinos, Hispanics, Latin Americans hate that word. No, first, they do not know the existence. Those that do, the overwhelming majority hates it. Only a very tiny little proportion of Latinos actually want the usage of that word. In fact, that's usually relegated to second, third generation Latino Americans living in America or Canada who live in a gated community, or those caviar Latinos, as some would like to call them, limousine Latinos or things like that, these imbeciles who think they need to be special or something like that. I hate that word. What was I? Ah, right. But what? But that was then. Right now, Bane's national origins are a bigger hurdle for people sensitive about representation. Usually white Hollywood elites or actors like Tom Hardy who will push the term LatinX when Latinos largely do not use it. LatinX wasn't in the cultural lexicon until recently, and neither were qualms about Bane's background being a stumbling block for how certain audiences view and identify with him. They went there in 2012 when Dark Knight Rises came out, in 1997 when Batman and Robin was released, or in the early 90s when Nightfall first hit shelves. God. Directed by... Either way, I don't care. Stop using that word. Will you please stop using it? I, as a Latino, object. Will my words be enough? Of course not. I already had a discussion with quite a few control left on other fucking retards saying that this word is retarded and idiotic. Guess what happened? Yeah, my Latino card got pulled because I dared to go out of the reservation, to go out of the plantation, to actually voice an opinion that is not accepted by their brains. So my card got pulled. I am now a white cisgendered white male with blonde hair and blue eyes. Yeah. And that's exactly what shit is. God, I hate this. Anyway, on that bombshell. Where was I? Oh, yeah. On that bombshell, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell button if you had more of my beautiful takes to brighten your night. Do you? Don't you? Yeah. Anyway. Thank you for watching. Have a great fucking night. Yeah.